Uh, Guys, what we're gonna work on today is we're gonna look at um, a G major scale or a major scale. It's pattern 4 major scale, and it's based on we call this a pattern 4 because it's based on the cage system, but that's a totally another lesson altogether. But this is probably the most used major scale there is. Pattern 4 and pattern 2 are the most used of the cage system. Like there's many other ways of playing major scales, but the cage system is usually the one that's the, the easiest ones to learn. It divides the neck up into sections. So you can play that G major scale all the way across. This G major scale is going to start on the 6th string. And what we're going to do, we're also going to look at finger per fret. All right, so when we play in position, we're going to play in 2nd position. So all my first finger is going to play on the 1st fret of all the strings. My second finger is going to play on the, sorry, my first finger is going to play on the 2nd fret. My second finger is going to play of all the strings the 3rd fret. Third finger is going to play on the 4th fret, and pinky is going to play on the 5th fret. This major scale is the one that goes, you know, the old do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. We've all heard that a million times, and from grade school. So I'm going to show you that scale and then different ways of practicing it. When you're practicing these scales, you want to try to do different. It's good to run up and down scales. It's a great way of getting your speed up. If I just play it right. Oops. And it's also a great way of you know, understanding the fretboard, understanding intervals. So let's just start with this basic pattern 4 G major. And this one is movable. We can think of the fretboard as a conveyor belt, and we can move this pattern, once you learn the pattern, up and down anywhere. Now why it's called a G major scale, first note you're going to start on is the root note. That root note will be the 3rd fret. G, which we base our G chord from, the 3rd fret on the big thick E string. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the scale here. And I'm going to take my 2nd finger and it's going to go on the 6th string, the big thick E string, 3rd fret, 2nd finger. And then you're going to take your pinky and put it on the 5th fret on the big thick E string as well. Then your first finger is going to go on the 2nd fret on the A string. 2nd finger is going to go on the 3rd fret on the A string. 4th finger is going to go on the 5th fret on the A string. First finger is going to go the 2nd fret on the D string. And then the 3rd finger is going to go on the 4th fret on the D string. Pinky is going to go on the 5th fret on the D string. So we have 3rd fret, 5th fret, next string down, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, next string down, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. So that's the first octave. Okay, this is a 2-octave scale. Now the next part, we'll take it from the 5th fret on the D string. You're going to play the D on the 5th fret, then next string on the G string or 3rd string, 2nd fret using my first finger. 3rd finger is going to go on the 4th fret on the G string. Pinky is going to go on the 5th fret on the G string. 2nd finger is you're going to play the 3rd fret on the B string, and then pinky is going to play B string 5th fret, and then first finger is going to play on the high E string, 1st string, 2nd fret, then 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the high E string. Let's do that again. And I'll just count out the string numbers and and the frets. So we go 3rd fret, 6th string, 5th fret, 6th string, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 5th string, pinky, 5th string, 2nd fret, the 4th string, 4th fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 4th string, the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 4th fret on the 3rd string, pinky, and that'll be the 5th fret on the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, 5th fret on the 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd fret, and then 3rd fret, 1st string. So we have now it's going to go backwards. You're going to go 3rd fret, 1st string, 2nd fret, 1st string, 5th fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 5th fret, 3rd string, 4th fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 4th string, 4th fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, 5th string, 5th fret, big 6th string, big thick one, and then 3rd fret on the 6th string as well. So we have, we'll do it in time, slow pace. Again. No charge for mistakes. Now you can play this all with downstrokes with the right hand. So once you learn the pattern, and some ways of really getting this pattern down, there's a couple of ways. Some things I learned from Howard Roberts. I never took lessons, but I am a big fan of Howard Roberts and the way he taught. And you could just take one finger. You want to learn these scales, you can take one finger at a time and play them. Now, Howard Roberts was a great studio guy. He also he had seminars going across the country in the 70s, guitar seminars, and he started a music school called Musicians Institute. So a lot of these things apply from that school. So here I did that scale with my first finger only. Another way is just using your second finger. And just try these when you practice. You want to get that pattern down. Third finger. Pinky or fourth finger. So that'll help you understand the pattern a little bit. Now, the other thing you want to do is that when you practice things, I always like to practice more than like adding different techniques instead of playing, nothing wrong with playing your scales like this. That's cool. If you want to do that, that's really cool. What else you can do is you can vary the right hand. So one way is you can just do all downstrokes. So my right hand, I'm doing all downstrokes with that same scale. It just varies things a little bit. And I can do down upstrokes. And that's called alternate picking. So I'm going to go down, next note will be an up, down, next note, up, down, up. This is the one everybody plays. This is great for getting your speed up. Get yourself a metronome every day. Bring the metronome up a little bit, or every week, depending on what you practice. And another one, this one's tough, all upstrokes. Why you do this is you're getting, you sweep pick. Remember, when you're doing upstrokes, you're going against gravity. So it helps if you have to do all upstrokes for something where you're doing a sweep and you're just going across like that. Now, another one you can do is you can play 2 notes per string. So I'm going to play each one twice, and I'm going to go down, up. So I'm going to go down, up, each one twice, and 8 notes, like counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just twice, and I'm going down, up, down, up. I'll speed it up so we don't have to. Up, down, or notes go down, down. We'll do up, down next. So I'm working on my right hand technique as well as learning my scale. So incorporate as many different techniques when you're playing your scales. Up, down. And another hard one would be all upstrokes. 2 upstrokes. Then you can do triplets at 3 notes per. So you can go down, up, down. Up, down, up. Well, that one's tough. I gotta slow that down. These are tough. I can do all downstrokes. I already did this one. No editing for this video. And what have I done? Well, that should do it. Oh, all upstrokes. Another tough one. Another one you can do is you can do 4 notes, and then I mean, you can go on and on. So I won't do the whole scale for you because it's just I think you're all getting the idea. What you're going to do is just going to go down, up, down, 1, 1, and 2, and or 1 and a 2 and a. You're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And up, down, up, down. And down, 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 down. And all upstrokes. So you can do all those things to just, work on your right hand technique, work on your scales, understand the scales, and just I guess killing two birds with one stone. It's a great way of practicing scales. You don't have to do all those things. Pick one thing, pick the scale, and then pick a picking pattern. I would actually work on your down up strokes a lot because that's what you're going to play most of the time, and then pick one of the picking patterns. Say you're going to go down up. That can be your practice session. Also, don't get locked into playing the scale in this position only. Okay, once you feel comfortable playing it in this position, move it up one fret at a time and try playing the scale chromatically up one fret. Just moving it up one fret at a time. This is what I would call what's called cycles. This is a cycle of a minor second or a half step. So I can do cycles of a whole tone. Whole tone is moving up every 2 frets. Move it up 2 frets. So now my second finger will start on the 5th fret. I can do minor thirds, which is going to say 3rd fret, 6th fret, 9th fret, 12th fret. Roll it up. Minor third up. 9th fret. So you can do all those things to just make your practicing not boring and to give you different options, and the more options you know on the guitar, the easier these things will come, and that's your best bet. You don't need to don't need to practice all the time in that one key. Just move it around and see what you can come up with, and just close your eyes, pick a key, and then play it. If you want, another thing you can do, excuse me, is you can go up one. This is a bit tougher, and then move it up, and then go down another. So I just moved it up a half step and descended it up a half step. I mean, you can do any or. All these things are permissible. You can always start on descending as well. And then move it up. Again, you're just breaking things up. The problem is when people play scales and they start soloing, so if they're playing jazz, you're playing A minor 7, and you are what you practice. So if you practice the same thing over and over, if you just practice scales, you don't mess around and do different things with it, your soloing will sound like you've been practicing scales. So you are what you practice. So it's always good to incorporate as many techniques into your practice. Well, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please ask me. I will gladly help you in my best ability, and you have a great day. Bye.